YANGON, Reuters. At least 6 people were wounded in firing as Myanmar soldiers hunted ethnic Rakhine insurgents in the western town of Mrauk U, residents said on Tuesday, March 19, while the military issued a statement saying a convoy was ambushed entering the historic temple town. Soldiers moved into the town on Monday night, marking an intensification of violence in Myanmar's Rakhine state, where for the past few weeks security forces have waged a campaign against a militant group called the Rakhine Army. While Rakhine state gained global attention after the army drove some 700,000 ethnic Rohingya Muslims across the border into Bangladesh in late 2017, the ethnic Rakhine are largely Buddhist like the majority of Myanmar's people. The military said insurgents attacked a military convoy approaching Mrauk U before retreating into houses in the town. There was shooting back and forth, it said in a statement. Mr. Mrauk U, a monk in the town, said he had taken 6 wounded people to hospital on Monday night. "I went out to the wounded people, because no one dared to go out," he said. "I saw 6 military cars. They were shooting everywhere," he said. A 7-year-old girl with burn wounds was among the casualties. A regional lawmaker, Mr. Tun Tharsain, told Reuters he had visited the 6 wounded at the hospital. Mrauk U, the former capital of an ancient kingdom, is popular with foreign travelers who come to see its hundreds of centuries-old pagodas, which Myanmar once classified as a World Heritage Site. Residents said the clashes had made them too frightened to leave their homes. "I don't dare go out, because of the gunfire," said Mr. Shweetunong, a Mrauk U resident reached by phone. "I closed my door, and am still in the house until now. The situation is not good, civilians are in trouble." Military spokesman did not answer calls from Reuters seeking comment, but the statement posted to Senior General Min Aung Hlaing's website portrayed the fighting as an ambush. AA terrorists attacked a military convoy while the convoy was marching into Mrauk U town for security, the statement said. AA terrorists took cover in civilian houses. A spokesman for the insurgents did not answer phone calls. Myanmar's leaders have vowed to crush the rebels, who are fighting for autonomy for Rakhine, and the violence has intensified since early January, when the Rakhine Army launched attacks on police that killed 13. Since then, clashes have spread, displacing several thousand people, and authorities have declared large parts of the north of the state off limits to most aid agencies. The United Nations head in Myanmar, Mr. Knut Ostby, said in a statement on Tuesday that he was deeply concerned by the reports of fighting and urged all sides to ensure the protection of civilians. Nationalists sentenced the sentencing on Tuesday of 2 prominent Rakhine nationalists to 20 years in prison for high treason raised fears that unrest in the state could spiral further out of control. Dr. Imong, a politician, and writer Rakhine were found guilty by a court in Sittwe, the state capital. They had been charged under sections of Myanmar's colonial-era penal code that cover high treason and outlaw speech that can cause fear or alarm. Mr. Ain Hussein, the lawyer for Rakhine, said it was unfair that he had been charged with multiple offences for a single act. The pair were arrested in January 2018 over comments made during an event in Mrauk U marking the anniversary of the fall of the independent Rakhine Kingdom to the Burmese in 1785, when they allegedly spoke favourably of the Rakhine Army. The ceremony ended in violence, with police shooting dead 7 demonstrators and wounding 12. The long sentence handed down to the 2 men could further escalate conflict in the region, said Mr. Situong Myint, a political analyst. The result will make Rakhine people more frustrated, he said. There might be more protests. It will likely create further instability in the region.